Greetings, Earth-loving viewers. Today, please join us on an excursion to Madagascar, the world's fourth largest island. Located in southern Africa, it is 400 kilometers off the coast of Mozambique. Spanning 1,600 kilometers north to south, this tropical island nation is famous for her extraordinary wildlife. The geographical features vary significantly depending on the area of Madagascar. Towards the east coast, steep terrains create magnificent waterfalls on the short courses of rapid east-flowing streams. Crossing a narrow strip of sedimentary soil along the coast, the sharp territorial slope continues into the deep waters of the Indian Ocean. The western part of the country is characterized by fluvial lowlands with sandy limestone, life-supporting swamps and coastal mangroves. The Central Highlands have an elevation of 800 to 1,800 meters, featuring heavily eroded granite blocks and inactive volcanoes. Madagascar has a rich repository of graphite, chromites, bauxite, mica and gemstones. Soil containing a high concentration of iron is continuously carried away by rainwater, producing the unusual sight of red rivers. For its abundant red soil, Madagascar has been given the nickname the Great Red Island. Despite their proximity, Madagascar and continental Africa have each had unique processes of formation. Scientists believe that 200 million years ago, the Earth had two supercontinents, the Laurasia to the north and the Gondwana to the south. When the African landmass separated from Gondwana between 184 and 165 million years ago, Madagascar stayed behind. The island eventually detached from the Indian plate 65 million years ago and drifted to its current position. Madagascar's fauna is distinctive in that 150,000 species out of 200,000 found on the island exist nowhere else on the globe. Furthermore, typical African animal species such as apes, giraffes, zebras, elephants, rhinoceros and lions are not present in Madagascar. Madagascar has at least three distinct ecosystems: coastal tropical rainforests, inland temperate savannas, and southern dry thorn forests. Greater than 80% or 12,000 plant species are endemic. Therefore, the forests have the appearance of botanic gardens with vibrant displays of vegetations such as baobabs, elephant foot trees, and dedera trees. About 1,000 kinds of orchids are found on the island. The mega biodiversity is also apparent in the animal kingdom. Out of 987 known vertebrate species, 771 are known to exist only on the island. Madagascar is also home to countless fish, insects and other faunas. 6 out of 8 members of the Adansonia or baobab are native to Madagascar. These deciduous trees can grow up to 30 meters in height and more than 10 meters in diameter. Their swollen trunks can store up to 120,000 liters of water to prepare them for long droughts. The baobab is also called monkey bread tree. Indeed, it is a very valuable food plant. Its leaves are eaten as delicious vegetables, and its fruits, contained in a melon-sized hard shell, are rich in vitamin C and calcium. The oil extracted from the seeds can be used as cooking oil. The leaves, fruits and barks are known to be effective in treating fever and kidney disorders. Another amazing plant is the traveller's palm. It is actually not a palm, but a member of the bird of paradise family, related to bananas. The photogenic plant has the shape of a big fan. Its long leaves extend out about 3 meters like paddles and are arranged side by side in a flat plane. Its short trunk is hidden underground and becomes exposed as it matures. The plant can blossom all year round, with white flowers as large as 0.6 meters. Its brownish fruits contain turquoise-colored seeds. The traveller's palm got its name from the fact that it can hold a large amount of rainwater in its leaf stems and flower bracts, which thirsty travellers look for. If a person on a journey loses his orientation, he can get some guidance by looking at the leaf fans, which are largely aligned to the east-west direction. The Dodera is a bush tree with a thorny succulent trunk and needle-shaped leaves. Reaching up to 6 meters in height, this deciduous Madagascar native has adapted to arid conditions with a stem that stores water and spines that minimize evaporation. Many Malagasy plants have therapeutic values. A recent survey of local residents of 2 locations on the island identified at least 45 morphologically distinct species that are used for medicinal purposes, most of which are only found in Madagascar. These plants are used to treat a wide range of conditions including malaria, blood cancers, diabetes, rheumatism, inflammations and fever, as well as the common cold. The faunas of this magical island are equally remarkable. The most iconic mammals are lemurs. Their name means spirits in Roman mythology. It was used perhaps to describe the small body, large eyes, and the nocturnal behavior of some of these nimble primate species. With only 30 grams on the scale, Madame Berth's a mouse lemur is the smallest lemur and the tiniest primate in the world. Indri is the largest living lemur species and weighs up to 9 kilograms. Lemurs are distant relatives of monkeys and apes. It is postulated that they arrived in Madagascar more than 60 million years ago and evolved on their own in isolation, while their siblings on the African continent did not survive the long history. Out of the 14 primate families on our planet, 5 are strictly found in Madagascar. The total number of lemur species exceeds 50. Lemurs can be day or night animals or both. Dwarf and mouse lemurs hibernate for up to 5 consecutive months, during which their body temperature and metabolic rate are reduced. Most species have neatly spaced front teeth forming a tooth comb, which is used for grooming apart from eating. Their diet consists of a wide variety of fruits, leaves, flowers and nectars. As the island's important seed dispersers and pollinators, lemurs are vital for the island's ecological well-being. Sometimes they are the sole dispersers of an entire genus of plants. Lemurs can sing and dance. These social animals use vocal calls to stay in touch with each other from up to 2 kilometers away. They also communicate with scents, touch and facial expressions. Their characteristic wet nose is specially adapted for touch-smell communication. The Shifak lemurs are born ballerinas. They have strong hind limbs which keep them balanced in an upright position and allow them to leap as far as 30 meters with ease. Lemurs have been featured as central characters in the popular animated movie Madagascar, released in 2005 by DreamWorks Animation USA. Another important animal group of the island is chameleons. These reptiles have bulging, independently moving eyes and conspicuous crests on their head. Chameleons often have bright skin colors. Contrary to the common belief, their colors change according to the emotions of the animal rather than the environment. This is accomplished by 2 layers of specialized cells just underneath the translucent skin. The first layer consists of cells with yellow and red pigments. An underlying layer of cells have a colorless but reflective crystalline substance which bounces back the blue wavelength of the incoming light. By adjusting the location of the pigments inside the upper layer cells, the animals reflect varying hues of light and therefore are seen in different colors. Madagascar has the world's smallest chameleon, Brucacea minima, and the largest, the Parsons chameleon. Another reptile species that is abundant on the island is the desert tortoise. They thrive on consuming cactus fruits and flowers. Madagascar has 84 important bird areas assigned by BirdLife International. The island's insect population is another flourishing world. More than 90% of the 100,000 species of insects are endemic. Among them there are incredible species such as the giraffe beetle and the walking stick. Surrounded by the waters of the Indian Ocean, Madagascar is also rich in marine life. 34 species of cetaceans, 5 kinds of sea turtles, 56 varieties of sharks, and 1,300 types of bony fish are present. The virtually unlimited wildlife reserve also comes with conservation challenges. Deforestation, soil erosion, overuse of natural resources, and introduction of non-native species threaten the delicate ecosystems and the precious flora and fauna they host. To protect the irreplaceable natural assets, the Madagascar government has formed the Madagascar National Parks Association and declared the formation of 18 national parks, 5 nature reserves and 22 special reserves, along with several private wildlife sanctuaries. 2 conservation zones have been designated as the World Heritage Sites by the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, or UNESCO. The Singi de Bemaraha Strict Nature Reserve near the west coast protects 666 square kilometers of area, with magnificent limestone steeples and pristine ecosystems including primary forests, lakes and mangroves that host endangered lemurs, birds and lizards. In 2007, the rainforests of the Atsinanana World Heritage Site was inaugurated, covering 6 existing national parks in eastern Madagascar. The designation emphasizes the critical importance of these habitats for the country's biodiversity and endemic species, particularly primates. In addition, international aids have been channeled to the island nation to assist rehabilitation and ecotourism programs. The magnificence of Madagascar and the abundant life she supports is indeed awe-inspiring. May this special island and all her myriad of inhabitants continue to thrive, adding beauty and richness to our world. God bless Madagascar. Loving viewers, thank you for your enthusiastic company on today's episode on Supreme Master Television. May your heart reverberate in joyful communion with the Divine.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/AJAR.